It goes without saying that happiness is the goal of life, and happiness just doesn't happen on its own. We have to create happiness, we have to make happiness happen to us. Now, how do we do that? Positivity and positive thinking, positive attitude is one of the aspects and one of the crucial elements of staying happy all the time. And there are several ways and several habits that we can cultivate so that we become positive people, that there is a positive energy that we are releasing every time, that we are drawing positive energy from people around us and from things around us. In this video, I want to tell you about 10 habits of positive people which we all can follow. Coming up. What is going on? My name is Ramesh. Welcome to another video on Mudgal's Musings, a channel dedicated to increasing your productivity. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing because I keep posting one interesting video to help you increase your productivity, and I do that every single week. Well, of course, for the last 3 weeks I haven't posted much, but going forward in this week onwards, you can expect every single week one video. And don't forget to hit that bell button so that you don't miss out anything exciting on this channel and you get notified every time I upload a new video. Well, the first thing that we need to accept is that you cannot remain happy all the time. It's impossible. No human being can remain happy all the time. No human being can maintain a positive attitude at all times. There are going to be times when you're going to be sad, you're going to be disappointed, you're going to be disturbed, you're going to be upset. But that doesn't mean that we cannot cultivate the habits or we cannot increase the ratio of happiness or the ratio of positivity in our lives. How do we do that? We can cultivate certain habits. Habit number one is that we need to distinguish between quitting and letting go. So what is quitting? Quitting, as we all know, it's completely giving up and stopping something, whereas letting go is slightly different. It means you're going to take a look at your life, you're going to consider the people in your life with whom you interact on a daily basis, or the relations that you have in your life, or a project or a work or something that you have in your life that is becoming too much, that is becoming a burden on you, that is distracting you, that is creating stress for you. Now, if such a thing is there, then you need to learn to let it go. You need to come out of that kind of a situation. So letting go also brings in, it is a habit, it is a skill. So a thoughtful decision of letting go certain things will definitely lead to positivity among us, and this positivity in turn will lead to happiness. The second habit of positive people is that they don't just have happy day or a good day, they actually create and make a good day, which means they make conscious effort to ensure that their day goes well, that their responses are measured, that they expect that okay, certain things may not go the way they want, but they're prepared for them. How do they react to them? All right, so it's a positive mindset. When we get up early in the morning, we need to kind of keep telling ourselves that I am going to have a good day, I am going to create good day, I am not letting the others disturb my peace of mind or my positive thought process. By continuously telling ourselves and controlling our thoughts and our reactions, we are definitely going to have a good day. And this is one important habit that we can all develop. The third habit that we all should be developing in order to increase positivity in our lives is that we let the past remain in the past. Quite often we have seen that we keep talking about it was such a fantastic time in the past. I was having so many friends, the relations were so good, the salary was so fantastic, or such a fantastic work environment. I mean, we keep dwelling about good things that have happened in the past, or sometimes we also start repeatedly keep talking about and keep thinking about the sad things that have happened to us, thinking for example, oh my god, I had such a terrible time in such and such a place. Oh my god, I was having such terrible, horrible, boring partner at one point of time. So There's no point in going back into the past because it is not going to help you in any way. So we need to develop this habit of letting the past stay in the past and focus on our today, because that is in our hand. By focusing on our today, we will be able to create a better tomorrow for ourselves and develop and strengthen our positive attitude. The fourth habit that we need to cultivate in order to develop positivity in our lives is to be grateful for the things that we have, for the people that are there in our lives, and the wonderful things that have happened to us. Say thanks to the person next to you, say thanks to your colleague, your relations, your friends, and be thankful for yourself and your efforts, as well as the well-wishers for the things that you are already having. So by being appreciative of the things that you have, the relations that we have, and also of the fact that your condition is so much better than so many others in the world, that also brings in positivity, and definitely this positivity is going to lead to happiness. The fifth habit of positivity is to focus on possibilities and not on limitations. Well, the fact remains that all of us have our own possibilities, our own strengths, as well as our limitations. The more we think about limitations, the lesser our chances of becoming successful in any venture going to be. So, how do we overcome this? Keep focusing on the little things that you are capable of doing and start doing them. By focusing on what is possible, what can be done, you are actually paving the way for success. And success, we all know, is that probably it brings in definitely some amount of happiness. And when you're happy, you're positive. And when you're positive, obviously, you're happy. The sixth habit of positivity is to overcome the fear. Now, fear can be of anything. Fear can be of new places. Fear can be of a new job. Fear can be of new boss. Fear can be of a new companion. I mean, fear can be of a new challenge. It can be in the form of anything. Or fear can be of failure, most importantly, because that fear of failure is one of the biggest impediments to one's own success. So, positive people overcome this fear. They develop a habit of ignoring the fear. I won't be calling this word ignoring. They know how to overcome and how to deal with the fear, because everybody is going to have that fear. But still, when we have this habit of dealing with this fear, we can stay positive, and positivity definitely is going to lead for happiness. The seventh habit of positivity is to develop a great skill in communication. There is a say in Kannada, Maatu ballavanike jagalavilla, means a person who knows how to talk, a person who is a good communicator will not get into arguments and quarrels, knows how to extricate himself or herself from tricky situations. So with this ability of being able to communicate well, being able to communicate crisply, clearly, and tactfully, you can maintain positivity. Or how? Obviously, you're not getting into any kind of arguments and stressful situations. And if you're not in stressful situation, your mind would be positive, your thought process would be positive, and definitely this thought process and this positive state of mind is going to keep us happy. The ninth habit that we need to develop in order to cultivate positive mindset and positive thinking is acceptance. What is acceptance? Acceptance can be of, this word is used in multiple ways, in multiple situations. So in terms of positivity and life especially, acceptance of the fact that life is made up of sadness, it is made up of pain. So when we realize and when we accept this fact that sadness and pain and disappointment are part of life, we are preparing ourselves for creating a room for these emotions and these things to be in our life, because you cannot escape. There is no way a person can remain happy forever, or there is no way a person can avoid pain. At some point or the other, or at one point or the other, we all are going to experience these emotions. So by developing this acceptance of these factors, we are preparing ourselves, we are building a resilience in among ourselves, and with this resilience, we will be able to strengthen our positive attitude. The 10th and the final habit that we need to develop to remain positive and to lead a happy life is stop blaming others for our situation. Stop playing victims of circumstances. Quite often, we know this. When things go wrong, we always try to find somebody else. Okay, it was because of him or because of her or because of so and so, somebody didn't do well. I mean, we always try to pass the buck to somebody else, or we always want to try and find some scapegoat on whom the blame can be placed. Now, this is actually escaping from the reality that there were certain limitations, there were certain incomplete things in us, or our effort was not adequate enough. We are trying to hide all these aspects. We are trying to hide our own limitations and weaknesses by placing the blame on someone else. So once you have developed the habit of not blaming anybody else for your circumstances, then you will be realizing that, okay, you're responsible and you can do something about the things, something to change your life for the better, of course. So this is also one of the habits that we need to develop for positivity, which will ultimately lead to happiness. That's all on Mudgal's Musings this week. Thanks for watching this video. Like it if you like it, and do share the video among your friends and acquaintances, just in case they might also be interested in watching such videos. Question of the day: what other tricks and tips that you can suggest to remain positive and to develop positive mindset? Do mention in the comment section below. Till I see you next time, have a wonderful time ahead, and once again, wish you all a very, very happy, prosperous, peaceful and healthy New Year 2020. I will see you.